So, welcome everyone to the one that started it all. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego from 1985? This one is VGA, I believe, the color scheme. So the colors are much nicer than when I played it. I played in CGA or EGA, one of the bad color systems. So it wasn't as polished as this, so this is much nicer than I'm used to. But without further ado, you're at a... I want to say typewriter, but it's the other one, the one after the typewriter. I forget what it's called. It wasn't around long because after that we got, just printers. So we didn't have the paper one, but it's that one. And we're using that for our police work. So there is no talking in this one. You have to just type what you're going to do. So let's start off with our new profile. Are you new? Yes. Current rank is rookie. Flash. National treasure stolen from Tokyo. The treasure has been identified as a samurai sword. Male suspect reported at the scene of the crime. Your assignment: track the thief from Tokyo to his hideout and arrest him. So, unlike other, where in Europe is Carmen Sandiego, learning if it's a male or female is a little bit easier in this one. It gives you multiple hints instead of saying suspect. Must apprehend the thief at Sunday 5 p.m. It's always Sunday 5 p.m. or it starts Monday 9 a.m. Good luck, rookie doobie-doo. Alright, so here's a little text about the country you're in. If you're not familiar with the country, you can have a little read. Besides that, we know it's male, so he is a male, so we'll see there. You can look at C, that just shows you the places you can go. Lima, Sydney, and London are my three options. And then there's depart, and there's search, investigate. There's also crime net, but that's only when we get clues. So let's start off. Sports club. A suspicious person was here, and he said he planned to go scuba diving in Loch Ness. He was riding a motorbike. So usually at the bottom they will say the clue about the suspect to get your warrant. So Loch Ness, Scotland. We'll put male and vehicle. Motorcycle. Now, if you don't want to compute, because you can do compute, but I always just right click it and get out there, or escape, and then you don't have to waste more time, so you save on some time. Now, if you're not sure about where it is, you can check another place, but I already know it's Scotland. I should look for, now I will recommend this in the beginning, even if you know where it is, check at least 2 places. Yeah, red, white, and blue on the flag. Oh, so it's England. Because you need as many hints about, clues about the criminal to get your warrant as possible. Because so at every location, I'd say until you get the warrant, just gather clues. So London. Now, if you're on the correct trail, Vile agent should appear. Let's just go to the hotel. Well, henchman, you must be on the right track. Yep. All I know is that he wanted to tour the postage stamp printing plant. He carried a helmet. Yeah, so he carried a helmet as a motorbike. If you don't know where printing plant is, we'll search more. I think it's San Marino. A reliable source told me he was asked for a book about the history of postage stamps. Again, postage stamp. I want another clue. Hopefully I'll get another clue about the person. My sources tell me he wanted to buy postage stamp, but hot off the press. So all of them are just postage stamp. And San Marino is famous for postage stamps. Why do I know this? I played where in Europe is Carmen Sandiego. Now you don't have to do from top to bottom. I just like to keep it organized like that. And since this is the very first one, you get just very generic criminals with the black and white stripes and Etruscan wall paintings. Okay. I think that is Italy, because the Italians wiped out the Etruscans when conquering Italy. He was riding a motorbike. Again, the same clue. I want something else. Got 3 of the same clues, so it's very unlucky. The person you're looking for is going to opera with the president. I don't know. Italy had president. Now, I am actually using the mouse for this game. I'll show you don't have to use mouse. If you're more familiar with the keyboard, you can go around like this. Top to bottom again. Now, if you see file agents, you're still on the right track, but you haven't cornered them yet. It was researching influence of Isbin on Ingmar Bergman. Wasn't she German? Not sure. He had a large ring on it. Oh, so feature. We'll go to features. So we have hobby, hair, feature. So vehicle, we found out motorcycle. So if it's a ring, it's feature. You can do limbs, ring, tattoo, yada yada. And then after that, we have everything we need. So we can. Oh, I was supposed to use the keyboard. Just a minute. Usually knowing the sex and 2 of the other ones will be enough. Sometimes you need 3, if it's like Carmen Sandiego. Okay, now, where was I? Ingmar Bergman, that's right. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm searching a little bit more. And in a fishing vessel flying a red and blue cross flag. Oh, I think that is Norway. I knew it was one of those northern European countries. I wasn't sure if it was Iceland or Norway. Norway has one. Whoa. I need to search it. Oh. So now I am close. So since I already have my warrant, as you see, it's Thursday. I have plenty of time. All I have to do is search other places. After here, that is a successful arrest. It sounds a little bit different if you make a false arrest, like if you get the warrant wrong. Tokyo apprehended Nick Brunch. Which will return to the residents of Tokyo. Good work on the case. Earned a promotion. You have one more clue to unravel. Oh, I didn't up and up. Okay, that's quick. Is in the 1,900 feet off of Africa and Australia. Just a minute, I have a guide for this. I will show you the answers to all these promotion questions later. Well, maybe you can see it in this. Mount Kilimanjaro. Ah, here we go. Tanzania. Yeah, I don't know that. I didn't know what minimize. if this ever happens to you, just minimize it and open up again. And Sleuth. 4 more cases to your next promotion. Alright, so for the next promotion, since you've seen how a rundown of how it's going, I'm going to show you how to speed through it if you want to just like complete it. This will be as fast as possible. Oh, forgot to say. Good. On the top there's game. It says about Carmen, new game. Sound and joystick. You can put no sound and you can change to a joystick if you want. Detective roster. You can change your detective here. Hall of Fame. You can check the Hall of Fame. And then dossiers. You can look at different people. Different criminals. See, here's Carmen Sandiego, what she is. And it's good if you are down to like 2 suspects and you run out of time, then you can just press your luck and try for one of the 2, because as we've seen, the hints aren't the easiest to do. Trailer storm from San Marino. No suspect reported on the scene of the crime. Your assignment. Track the San Marino tide of arrest them. 5 Sunday 5 p.m. Deluxe Sleuth. Alright. Now male suspect. My associate was about to exchange rate for a lira. Large ring on it. Okay. He feature ring. Lira. I think that is Istanbul? No? Lira. Rome. Now if you want to skip scenes like this, like I'll just search here. Push Alt F12. It skips the animation. So just tell me, he asked about swimming conditions in the Barrett Sea. He mentioned he liked Mexican food. So on the dossiers, at the very bottom it says what kind of food they like. It is not like one of the hints you can put down in the computer, but if you're down to 2 suspects, you can look at their food types, and if you had food, then you can figure out which of the 2 it is. So that tells me nothing though at the moment. Barrett Sea, no idea. Sources tell me he left on the plane with a red and blue cross on the front. Talk about a croquet match. Oh, that I can use. Croquet. Okay. Speed up. Scar Galot. Greynold. Also, skip here too. History of wine. Okay. And since I already have it, ones that are famous for wine would be Baghdad. I don't think the other ones are. Ooh, maybe I got it wrong. Where was I? Not good. Rome. Oh, of course it's Italy. Oh no, Paris, France. I was just at Italy, so that was a little bit of an oopsie on my part. Apologies. Yeah, because Paris, it was at the top. I should have seen that first. Because we just came from Italy, so it couldn't be that. There we go. Timbuktu, so somewhere in Africa. Ooh, I don't know where Timbuktu is. Rome is Kormos, it's an island, so it can't be there. I think it's Baghdad. He had, for a map of the Himalayas. Himalayas is Kathmandu, which is Nepal. Oh, he's close. And let's go here. There he goes. Get there. Faster, speed up. There we go. if you want to. Yes. Thank you. I don't know why I have to close every time I do that, but it just does. Teleprompter. I think it's called a teleprompter, that thing. Assisting chat. Female suspect. Okay. That's good. Oh, one more rank. Fairhaired's journey. Fairhaired is a Viking, so we are looking at the northern Oslo. Yeah, Norway. These thieves really like Norway. Okay. Sumerian writings. That's in the Middle East, I believe. Let's see, what do we have? Baghdad. Yeah, we have Iraq. Right. Changed her money to francs. Oh, I need some more information about her. Francs Hatu Integrate. So French must be somewhere in Africa that they speak French. Red, yellow, and green flag. Yeah. She had brown hair. Okay. Rubies as well. She. And her hair is brown. Okay. Mount Everest. I like to get all the information about the thief first, instead of hoping to the last thing. Triangle. Must be Kathmandu. Also a country in the world that has a triangle instead of a rectangle flag. She asked about questions about volcanoes. That's either Japan or Iceland. New Ireland. New Ireland. Okay, that's neither of them. Must be Papua New Guinea. Red, yellow, and black flag. Yeah, that's Papua New Guinea. Port Moresby. I didn't know they had a lot of volcanoes here. Good thing I got some more information. Let's see. What do you got? Okay, so it's not Carmen Sandiego. It's either Catherine Drib or Marie LaRoche. So let's look at... I don't know. I like the French name. Marie LaRoche. Mountain climbing. Thought she would like tennis with a tennis racket in her hand. Oh, where's mountain climbing? And now... Oh, still both of them. What else? Both. Fancy limousine. Yeah, why not? Okay, and compute. Let's hope this is alright. Let's go try to track down the stage. There we go. We got her. Is that a little positive vibe? It would have been a little bit of a downer soundtrack if you got the wrong. Lucky that one. I should really get my clues first before I go gallivanting and try speeding up. How many cases? 2 more cases. Now, it's important, if you close the game and then go back into the game, it won't say 2 more cases or what to your next promotion. You'll just have to finish a case and then see. So, play until you get a promotion would be my recommendation. You don't have to. Rank Sleuth. Thank you. Speed up. Okay, Resurrect. Manuscript. Thank you. Time to get some clues for that warrant. He wore fancy jewels. Tsarist treasures. Tsarist is Russian. Male. Any feature of jewelry. There we go. Playing with red flag. Because this is an old game. It was back when the Soviet Union was around. Party. So let's go to Moscow. So that's a little bit that hasn't aged too well. But if it's saying more expensive jewelry. Francs. So French-speaking country. And red, yellow, and green orange. It's Kilegi. Again, I don't think I'm going to get any other. Buy premium coffee beans. Yes, still sounds like Africa. Rwanda. Black hair. That's I can use. Mount Hungarian. I have no idea where that is. Nope, I don't know that. Don't know that. Keep it blank. Black hair. Fast steady. Fast steady. Okay, and we need some more clues. Francisco Pizarro. Sounds Italian or Spanish. Lima. Okay. Drachmas. I think that is Turkey. Do they have Turkey? Drachmas. Oh, no, it's Athens, Greece. It's close. Mandarin. He's going to China. Peking. That's before Beijing. Okay. Oh, another one. There he goes. There's some ketchup. I don't know if anybody saw a speed run of this game, but I wonder if it's cheating if you push the Alt F12 button to skip through these things. Is that still considered part of the speed run, or do you just let it play out? Yep, last one. I want one more promotion, then I can time skip. Stone from Istanbul. Constantine's jewel cross. Male. Got it. Thank you. Alright. What do you got for me? Had to take a shoe off in Hindu temples. India. Research the history of Gurkhas. Oh, maybe Nepal. Okay, double triangle. Yep. That is Kathmandu. Made wood carvings? No idea. Tureg creation mix? Don't know. Wood carvings and Tureg myths. Convertible, cool. Again with the Tureg. Male. Convertible. Wood carvings. Tureg? I don't know much about it, so maybe Africa? Yay, I was lucky. King Monghut's royal barge. No idea. And King of Sam. Oh, it's Thailand. Sailing with the king. Just give me one more clue. That's all I ask. Red hair. Foreign's. Foreign's red hair. Let me see. Compute. Should be enough. Oh, it's Len bulk. Let's see. Foreign's. Athens is drachma, so Budapest. Because I don't think we're going back to Africa. Process of elimination. Babylonian pottery. Babylon. Where's Babylon? Is close to Egypt. Baghdad? Yeah, I think Baghdad. Babylon used to be. Cool. Alright, let's check. Palace. Guiding the palace? No. I'll let it play out for normal this last time. Just because I'm skipping through the rest of them, might as well let this one play. Well, thank you. Right. Oh, I know this one because I thought it was a potato state. It is actually a gem state. Private Eye. Are you ready for the next case? Nah. Well, yes, but I'm going to time skip, so I'll see you all later when we're going to catch Carmen. So, welcome back, shall I say. Now, as I stated, we are on our way to capture Carmen Sandiego. Now, did not know this at the time, but I thought it was a promotion as you saw it from the screen. I didn't know that there was going to be a catch Carmen thing for the promotion. It said I had one more case to complete before I could get a promotion. So I naturally thought I'd get my promotion and then I'd be out searching to catch Carmen. But no, this is the last one and we are trying to find her. Yeah, and so what we're Carmen has stolen a samurai sword and we're going to try to give it back. Funny because somebody else earlier in the very beginning stole a samurai sword as well and they were caught and apprehended, so can't see why. Now, I am doing a voiceover. I hate doing voiceovers because I always think I have more time than I actually do, but I'm keeping my eye on the clock this time, so hopefully I can squeeze in everything before the time runs out. Let's see. Well, I'll talk when I need to talk, really. But I was going to say something. I totally lost my train of thought there. Weird. She wore fancy jewelry. Yeah, we already have jewelry. Going on to... that's right. I don't like to do voiceovers because I'm not in the moment of the game, so I don't know what's going on, where I went and everything. I'm not actually studying it. What happened was, while I was recording this, for some reason or another, my mic wasn't plugged in, so it didn't record. I got all this music and sound, but I don't got it. Oh, tennis racket. Good. Need that information. And here is the moment I figure out, oh, I am capturing Carmen Sandiego. Well, this is the end then. Let's get going. So, as you see later on in the game, you have to go to multiple locations. Like, I don't know how many locations you have to go to capture everybody, but I think in the rookie, you go to 3 or 4 locations. For now, we are going to about 9 or 10 locations, I think, to capture her. It really is going all over the world. And you must keep in mind that we still have to track her down to her location before Sunday. So we still have to... Indigo Macaw population, Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, and this... I decided to do it analog, so I was doing it like the DOS version request and doing it all with keyboard controls. That's why that mouse is kind of annoyingly right in the middle of the screen. Where are we going to? Cairo? And let's see, museum. Skipping the thief, Constantinople, that would be Turkey. So, because it used to be part of the Holy Roman Empire, and then we fought with the Holy Wars. So if you know a little bit like the Crusades and you know Buddhism, I think this was Thailand. Like I thought it was Japan or India at first, but I do believe it's Buddhism started off in Bangkok. I learned that from this game. Can't say I knew it beforehand. Definitely not. Okay, so let's see. What do we got now? Oh! And we tracked it down. Friday. Plenty of time. So it is a little disappointing that the very first game didn't have the actual main boss like that. Everybody looked the same, but this was like the very first DOS game, and the colors are amazing on this version. So I believe this is the 1991 remaster. That's why it's like it is. But yeah. So they only could do so much, and I guess putting too much animation to a game they didn't know if it was going to make it just didn't come into focus. So that would be a little annoyance I have with this game. Oh, it's a pretty solid game, I think. Pretty straightforward. Let's see. So we're going to read the final text. I don't remember what I said on this. We have successfully captured Muslim ringleader Carmen Sandiego and sent her to jail for good. Before you are promoted, for one more clue for you to unravel. Use World Almanac to find a missing word in the following sentence. The 1908 Olympics were held in Sea Sports Games Olympics. 1908 games. I wouldn't know unless I was at Wikipedia. So I'm going to pull up my promotion PDF. You can find this on the internet if you search for it, but it's good to give yourself a copy unless you want to Google search everything, which is fine because these are all facts. So where is it? 1908 Olympics. Let's go down, scroll. No, second page. Ah, there it is. London. We're held in London. So I click back on the game, type in London. Congratulations, name will go in the Interval Hall of Fame. So now I'm officially on the high score. So if I go into game high score, it'll show my name. Doobie-doo will be up there. I think my name would still be up there. It just wouldn't be the highest of high. Like I get bonus points from that. But now, as I go in, to the keyboard, identify yourself. If I tried to, I was just going under captain for the last one, seeing how far I could get. You're a famous ace detective. Your name could be a hit list somewhere. You had better sign in under an assumed name. So I cannot play with my character anymore. That's the end. That's the finish. You have to sign in with a new detective name. Yeah, to go from start. That was the end of the game. That was their way of saying into the game. You could continue your detective work, but it'll just start off at the beginning. So, now that we've talked about that, we are going to go into my PDF, where I have a little bit of information. These are the ranks. So 0, you get rookie. You just start off as a rookie. And if you solve one case, you get sleuth. 4 cases altogether, you get private eye. Oh, and then you get investigator. I thought I got investigate first. Oh, I guess private eye. And then 18 cases is detective. And the 28 cases, you catch Carmen. You don't get a promotion, you just can't play the game anymore. So that's the finish of the game. That is very end goal. 28 missions altogether. It's not that bad of a game. It's pretty small and concise. I'm supposed to be saying something else here. I don't know what I was saying here because, as I said, I'm really bad with this, like, recording over after I've done. Oh, we're going into our notes. So, promotion answer. Fiji became independent in 1970. The Stamp Act required to help the cost of royal troops revenue. 1812, Emma Willard founded the Troy Female Sanitary. The image appears on the Bhutan is a dragon. I actually knew that from previously because I know a little bit about maps, and Bhutan always interested me because it was a cool map. Now, I'm not talking about the promotion answer yet. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about probably a bunch of baloney. Or just saying the information about this. Let's see. Tennessee was amended to the Union in 1976. Katharine Hepburn was born in Hartford, Connecticut. I had to use that one. In the year 2000, Easter Sunday will fall on April the 23rd. Okay. Where is it? Kent is the exact geographic center of Rhode Island. In 1962, Rachel Carson's book, Silent Spring, launched in the environmentalist movement. The United States Mint was created an act of Congress on April 2nd, 1972. The most abundant mineral in the body is calcium. The most abundant, Robert Penn Warren was awarded the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction and Poetry twice. Mount Kilimanjaro is in Tanzania. You saw that. Idaho is known as the Gem State. This is another. Yeah, I really think it should be the Potato State, but that's just me, because that's the only thing I know about Idaho. Golden Gate Bridge, the second largest suspension bridge in the world, was built in 1937. Crater Lake is the deepest lake in the United States. Good to know. 1980 Olympics were held in London. Provo Alves Cabral is credited for being the first European to reach Brazil in 1500. Nice number there. Ray Aries is a notable sports personality who won 8 gold medals. Valentina Tereshki became the first woman in space in the year 1963. Erastus Corning Tower, the second tower in New York, is 508 feet, buildings tall. I don't know why you need that. But that's the numbers, and that's the answers. How many stories in the Sears Tower have? 110. Now, this is the author's note. He said the last two things I've never seen read on the edges. They are the main export of Belize is sugar, and Patty Berg was Woman Athlete of the Year 3 times. And I'm just going over them. But, yeah, if you get the wrong answer or you can't answer it, you don't get a promotion. So you have to get these to progress in the game. So it's important to have these or be able to research them. But you can always use Google, because most of these are just facts of like past history. Not really relevant today, but you could easily do that, so you don't really need that. Everyone has an iPhone these days, so it's not as important as it was back then. But back then, they came as a part of the game set. They had a little booklet with all this information under it, so you needed it. Now, I like to have a little copy with it because I don't like to pull on my phone when playing a game on the computer. It just seems a little bit irrelevant. So, now we're going to talk about the game. This game's a very old game. The first that kickstarted the series. It is beloved by many. It kickstarted a craze for like educational games and TV show, comic books, geography. It was used by teachers for a long time after that. I think it really is one of the cornerstone games. It's not too difficult, not too easy. It's just the right balance for kids to pick up and play. So I think in that sense it's winning. Is it really teaching you anything? It teaches you like a little bit of geography and more or less some of the popular aspects of different countries. So if you have like a zero base of geography or history, because it does teach you, because this is old, so they talk about stuff that used to apply to these countries. So they're not always 100% accurate. So I will say yes, it is good on a historical and geographical basis, but mainly geography. It's a fun little game, and it's entertaining enough if you have the patience for like old technology, because it is definitely dated, and it won't be picked up by a kid that's just playing on their iPhone or like doing TikTok or something. This will have to be something that is introduced to them from a father mentor perspective. And yes, I think it has educational value, and because of the fun aspect of it, I think if you get them to play 1 or 2 rounds and they kind of get into it, kind of get the appeal of it, they could possibly finish it and learn a little something from it. Now, is it worth picking up today and today's age? Yeah, I think so. It's really up to the person if they have nostalgia behind it. Funnily enough, if you're looking for this, you can actually find it on your phone. I don't have that much nostalgia for this version, actually, so I tend to go for the little bit newer one, which is still on the computer, not in the phone setting, sadly. But if you want to, and this is too much of a hassle for you to find the DOS version and play on the computer, you can always find it on your phone. I'm not sure if it costs money. That will be up to you if you decide to go through with the purchase. Now, do I think everyone should play it? No. I think educational games are really person-by-person based. I think it should be introduced to them. That is the aspect of it. So it's up to whatever person wants, who has nostalgia behind this, to let them know about it. But I do find it a fun game. I do find it more relevant than where in Europe is Carmen Sandiego, where in Japan is Carmen Sandiego, where in time is Carmen Sandiego, where in space is Carmen Sandiego. A lot of Carmen Sandiegos. This one has stood the test of time. It might not be the flashiest, might not be the best, but it does hold up pretty well. If you can get past the graphics and the typing, teleprompter. I think it's teleprompter, that thing that types. I'm not sure. I have seen one of those once or twice, but that's about it. But anyway, play it if you want, if you have the nostalgia behind it, but if not, it's not worth going down searching for it. But that's all I have to say about this. I'm going to end this here, and hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.